Are you ready to make a choice? Now, some of you might be wondering what I mean by that, and others might be thinking, oh, here we go again. Well, all of you are right, and all of you are wrong. In the next few minutes, I'm going to explain to you that you now have no choice but to make a choice about everything. Choice number one. Let me start with the biggest thing in the news lately. Our national sports heroes, and I use the word heroes in quotation marks. We have seen white sports personalities such as Francois Pienaar, Graham Smith, Faf du Plessis, Dwayne Pretorius, and others, I am sure, have publicly bent the knee to Black Lives Matter. We have seen well-known personalities like Lewis Hamilton, the Formula One driver, come out now and pull the race card and try to convince us that he was discriminated against as a youngster. But in reality, he comes from a pretty privileged background where everything was literally handed to him on a platter, as far as motor racing is concerned anyway. We have now had local sporting personalities like Sia Khaleesi and Chili Boy also suddenly come out pulling the race card, and to be quite honest, it was expected. We can expect more of them to start doing this now. Now, I don't know how you feel about this, but I am of the opinion that these white individuals bending the knee to BLM, knowing that BLM is nothing other than a terrorist organization, are simply traitors. Traitors to their people, traitors to their fans, and traitors to their country. It should be noted that in many other countries, such acts would get these traitors the death penalty. What a pity South Africa is not one such country. In my opinion, these individuals, as well as anyone who supports them or BLM, are dead to me. And judging by the reaction on social media, I'm sure they are dead to many of you as well, which is a good thing. These individuals have single-handedly destroyed white support for South African cricket as well as South African rugby, which in my opinion is a good thing. The vast majority of support, financial support that is, has always come from white supporters. It is high time we were given a wake-up call. We have worshipped this sports god for way too long, in my opinion. Bussing in thousands of black supporters into stadiums with complimentary tickets never has put any money in the pockets of the players or the unions. So here is your first choice that you have to make. There is no sitting on a fence with this one. Do you or do you not support BLM, the most racist, criminal, and, for the most part, terrorist group on earth right now? Choice number two. Are you going to keep financing your own persecution and demise? This is probably the most difficult question to answer. I am sure that not one of us, the minority, would want to intentionally finance our own destruction, but we are doing it every single day. Strangely enough, the reason most of us do this is to save money. For those of you still lucky enough to have a job, you have no choice but to pay income tax because it is deducted from your salary before you have any access to it. So avoiding paying income tax is not that easy for the average working person. Paying VAT is also another one of those things that is not easily avoided, but not impossible. Some ways to avoid paying VAT are to buy direct from the suppliers. What I mean is for things like vegetables, milk, meat, and pretty much any other fresh produce. Farmers markets are one place you can buy without paying VAT, and they also provide the possibility of negotiating the price. Try that at Pick and Pay. There are many other ways to avoid filling the pockets of our beloved thieving government, but I am not going to get into them right now because most of them are not quite legal. But hey, whatever it takes, right? Another way that we, the minorities, fund our own demise is to support businesses that are known to be unfriendly towards us. One such business is Discovery Health. So many of us have medical aid policies with Discovery for one specific reason. The ratio of their price to the service they offer is good. Unfortunately, they have stuck a knife in the back of all us whites by offering shares in the company to black people only. All whites excluded. Discovery is by no means the only company doing things like this. There are a number of big businesses who have come up with similar ways to discriminate against us. I'm asking you, all of you, to do your research before supporting these companies. There are alternatives. Even if they cost a few rand extra, it's well worth the extra expense. These companies need to feel the pinch, even if it pinches us too a bit. A tiny sacrifice by each of us adds up to a large amount for these companies, and believe me, they need your and my money to survive. Someone should really keep tabs on these companies and list them all on a website somewhere for everyone to reference before we fork out our hard-earned money. So make the choice now. Do you want to be supporting your own demise or not? Become creative and screw these companies where it counts, their bottom lines. Choice number 3. Are you going to go down without a fight? Make no mistake, the way this country is going right now, it won't matter if you want a fight or not. The fight is coming to you. So you might as well be as prepared for it as you can be. I'm not going to go too far into this. I have enough videos out there that cover this subject. This is definitely one of those questions that you absolutely have no choice but to make a choice, and to make it now. Don't even think that you will have the tiniest bit of a chance of sitting on the fence when the proverbial SHTF, my friend. Make that choice now or suffer the consequences. Choice number 4. With the abundance of proof that we are being bombarded with every single day now, you have to make a decision on whether you are still going to sit in the comfort of your home, behind your electric fencing, your alarm system, and your 24-hour armed response, while denying that something is very, very wrong out there, and that something has to be done to put a stop to it. This is probably one of the biggest and most important decisions you could make, because the first step to solving any problem is actually acknowledging that there is, in fact, a problem. Please remember to like and share this video on as many social media platforms as possible. It's the only way that my message gets out there. If you have not subscribed to my channel yet, I have to ask, why not? What have you got to lose? Go right now and click on the big red subscribe button below and to the right of this video. While you are there, click on the bell icon and choose all notifications. That way, you will be notified every time I upload new content. If you would like to support my channel and my work, in the description field I have provided ways for local as well as international viewers to make a contribution. I've also provided a Zapper code, which you can scan. Simply pause the video about now to scan the QR code. Any and all contributions are welcome and very much appreciated. To all those amazing people who do contribute to my channel, I thank you.